What's up, guys? Well, today I decided to do some work on these bikes. Finally got my car finished, and I got the rear sprocket on. This kit came with a 40 tooth, so this bike's getting a 40 tooth on it from my wife. Got the throttle grip hole drilled. It's set in place. So I think I'm ready to start removing the engine off of the cruiser frame. So let's go ahead and get started. Now let's do a test fit. Everything should work nicely. Taking this front plate off though and using a regular bracket front mount for this engine. And luckily, this engine does have the 8mm studs for the mounting, not the smaller ones. Boy, she needs degreased pretty bad. I haven't had much time to work on these bikes here lately with my work schedule and trying to get my car redone and repainted. It's really been time consuming. Now here it is, cold weather. I guess I got time to work on them now because I sure don't got time to ride them. Okay, let me dig out all my hardware for this. See if we can't go ahead and get this mounted up. So I'll be right back. Okay, got the engines test fitted, I guess you could say. Go ahead and get the bolts started on here on the mount. For you fellers and fellettes, if I don't know, you kind of want to get your carburetor sitting as flat as possible when you mount these engines. They just seem to work a whole lot nicer. Don't give any hateful issues or any problems. Because you're floating, well, if you're floating the way it's supposed to float, that way your piston can piss the way it's supposed to piss, and all that good stuff, you know. Just kidding around for you guys that don't know me. We do have new fellers and fellettes out there. Oh, welcome on all. Now I want to add that I have ran out of my blue Loctite, which I do recommend on these engine mounts, well, pretty much all the bolts on these, but I also upgraded the lock washers on here, hoping that'll help the situation a little bit better. You know, I may have to go out and snatch me up some more blue Loctite. Try to tighten these down evenly as far as front and back mounts go. Try not to pull so hard on one way and not the other. It's pretty secure. Okay, now we got the engine mounted. I'm going to move up here and hook up the throttle cable to the grip. Okay, for those of you who don't know, this is about the most generic handle grip you can get. These plastic things right here like to pull and break on you, usually right here, and your cable just comes out and it don't work anymore. So if you're one of those people that like the whiskey throttles, I suggest you getting a better handle grip, throttle grip. We'll put that in there like so. We'll run down and put this throttle assembly on here for the carburetor. Give her a twist to make sure she's working. Oh yeah. We'll get all that snuck down here a little bit. And here's the little heat spring thing I was talking about. Which, I mean, I'm just guessing that's what it's for, because, you know, I'm not an expert on these engines, but that's the only thing I've seen that it would actually be useful for, to keep the heat off the cylinder A, off your cable here. Yeah, gear spins freely, clutch works. Not going to take me a zip tie and zip tie that back out of the way. Clutch working. Keep that off the old pants leg. So we got, just to recap, we got the rear 42 sprocket installed, engine mounted, throttle cable and throttle hooked up, and the clutch hooked up. Two exhaust options I had. One's just hideous. That came with the YD100. I don't know what, yeah, you can't see that in there. There's a big old glob of, looks like a, you know, big wire, welding wire, sticking out there with a glob of weld left on it. That's the one that came with the YD100. Of course, I'm going to use the clone pipe on that bike. It's already on it. And this is the other one. This is probably what I'm going to use for my wife's bike. I'm going to grind off this little lip right here That's actually the pipe coming through the header here. Grind it off at an angle and smooth this out, because this is just not flat whatsoever. It's got one hell of a lip on there. You can hear my thumb catching it. But for today, that's all I got for you guys. Gotta get ready to go to work here in a few. Grab me something to eat. And we'll finish this bike up next time. So I appreciate you all hanging out with me today, watching the video. And we will see you all very soon. Please ride safe.